Welcome. I have this chat. Let's get some chatting over done. I have actually some pictures I'm doing today. I said I wasn't going to do art, but that's not actually what I did. I decided to do a few pieces. No painting involved because I already had canvases painted. Just wanted to decorate the canvases. So I did that, and I'll show you. I put them in the front, so if you've seen them, I'll show you the same ones again. Uh, I got six pictures I did today. So cool. But here's this first one. Happy Sandy Foxwolf. There's this. There's one that was in the thing. I used some gems that I had. Some. He's doing really well. Um, there's no lasting effect, so he's doing really good. Um, and my best friend's taking me Wednesday to get the key, and then I'll be doing that. So yeah. So there's this one. The nails look good with it. I got a chip nail. I'll have to. Yes, it is awesome. How are you been doing? How's Hope been doing? There we go. It's a little bit better. Sorry about that. And I assume the sound is good. So if it is, just send me in. Put a little smiley face out there if you need me to do any adjustments to the mics. It seems like the. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Everybody's feeling better. I hope y'all have a good night tonight. And don't know how long I'll be on. Might be on 10 minutes, might be on an hour. Who knows? It just depends how things get to moving on this particular live stream. Last night I had to stop it. Was it last night I stopped it really quick or the night before? You know, if that happens, there's somebody that's getting into it. Either names are starting to get called or people are trying to get in the scene, and I have to just take it down. I try to say, hey, I'm going. And sometimes I don't even get that. So, uh, and I don't have a drink of the day. So I was putting up some people sending my pictures of the apartment. Yeah, I know. And it was somebody had come up, sat down, and was starting to talk into me. And I was like, I gotta go down. And so if I ever do that, I apologize to you guys. I don't mean to end like that. I always try to give it space. I'm hoping to get down earlier so that I have more, so that, people are already going to bed and so it's kind of quiet in here tonight. Yesterday it was just everyone was in here. It was a little tense. Everyone was in here. So as you come in, make sure you hit that like button. Da-da-da-da-da. So it helps a lot. Um, I've seen this get up there a little bit, so it's kind of nice to have. Um, so here's the next one. And the crystals are on the body and some glitter. Pretty, pretty piece. The canvases I poured, if you remember, like I did if you remember back, uh, maybe, yes. What's really cool about these, and I'd love to get some more, they're like the horses. that I did. Basically, what they are, they're wall stickers. You know how you decorate your wall? Well, these are wall stickers, and they work perfectly. The horse one was a good set. I really like these butterflies. Like I said, all I had to do in the butterflies is like I added some color. I put the roses on here, some beadwork, the diamonds going up, another bead there, just to give it a little bit. See the roses along the edge. On this one, um, I did uh, the colorful. Well, they're like foam balls, little foam balls, couple ones on this side. On this side is it's all crystals and two roses. So I tried to pull like something. There's three of these I want to show you tonight with the butterflies. And you'll notice I pulled something from each one of them so that they'll flow to the next. So like this is the only one with roses. When I pulled the crystals and the beads. So here's crystals and beads, and there's the roses. And while I'm at it, I'll show you the next one. If you notice, if you notice on this one, there are hearts and these really crystal beads. Well, here's the crystal beads on this one, and this one has the heart. And they're all like mixed with the baby. I'll show you this one. This is one that wasn't on the phone. Um, and there's my signature, and I remember to sign them. I thought these little things here, these say handmade. That's what this little guy says. And this one says just for you. And two of the butterflies have just for you, and one has handmade on it. So they're kind of a neat little piece. But but that's what's going on there. Glad you like them. It didn't require any painting. If you remember, I made those discs. I used that, and I also made some the animals. Remember that I did for the one Power Love series? I poured the animals. Well, this came out of those also. So it might have been a combination of a couple of different things. I believe these came from the animal tours because I can tell the colors a little more. Yeah, I really like doing the butterflies. It was a neat thing. There was a bingo win for the day. And they have butterflies and I went with it, so it's kind of fun. So, remember last week, that spot on there, it's driving me crazy. If you remember last week, I did some horse prints last Sunday, the show, and I have a couple more. Yes, here's this one, also with the beads, the diamond beads, the horses, the full canvas. This is a pull cord. So basically, I had, I had a canvas and like a canvas like this, a canvas like this. And took a third slide and slowed it down. Then in here, I went on and dragged it out. So this seems really good. So imagine these two are on top of each other. So this one, you pour the, you before you get started, you pour the paint right on top, laying flat or at an angle. Then you lift it up, and then you take a ruler or some other instrument, and you drag it down so it leaves just like here, and then you drag it out, and it leaves a secondary. So you got two the same color. So it's a cool little thing. And I'm from Kentucky, and horses are the thing around here. Um, these do have those little crystally beads on them, so I really like those. Working really hard, doing that. Like I said, canvases were done, and these, again, just like the butterflies, were wall hangings. These are wall hangings, so there was that. We had, uh, so let me see what else is going on. Oh, I got my ride for Wednesday. We're gonna go over and pick up the keys and come back. And then hopefully me having the key and start getting things moved in. And I won't be moving in quite yet. I'll be setting up the apartment and not moving in until my services come in place. So that's the next important thing is getting my services in place. But I have to go on and get this apartment because of everything they're doing, I can accommodate it. So, and we're working it out money wise and everything like that. And so that's what it has to be, and that's what it has to be. Here's this little guy. It's another one. The horses. I wouldn't like putting the diamonds on these. These particular ones are not for the power of love. And so I'd really put a lot of diamond jewels on it. I said, I can't think what you call these beads, but it'll pick up the light and vibrate it. Let me see what you. Let me see. Oh, okay. So we're still doing it. He is. We're gonna have to start planning the meetup. I'm looking at the time of the car show, the week before the week. He wants to be there for the car show. I think we should start our thing the week leading up, be there for the car show and then back on Sunday. But we will start working on the meetup. Here's what's come about. Um, Space for Three or DJ Tuning is supposed to be coming down here and bringing a vehicle. Because he said that I'm working when we get a rental car and use your rental car to go down. Um, we have little bags we take with our two wheelchairs and stuff. But yes, we're still going to do the meetup. Even if I have to catch a ride and just go down if he's not up to it. He really wants to go, he wants to take his car. Um, we'll get the meetup going. I'll set the date. Um, in fact, I think since it's, let's say, well, my calendar's on here. Can you look me up the date for the first Friday in September? You don't mind doing that? We'll go further down. Um, uh, yeah. Oh, happy nose, 9T. So I say what we do is 9/2 is that Friday? Is that Labor Day weekend though? Or Labor Day's in August, right? So I think that I'll have to look at the schedules and everything like that. But it'll be that day or the next Friday. And it is great to have funeral host in here with us tonight. It's been a long time since we've seen you in the live stream. So we are doing the meetup. Oh, okay. Then we don't want to do it that weekend because it'll be crazy down there if it's Labor Day. So we'll probably do the next week. We're planning to be there. I'll be there a week. Ooh, where'd you go camping, Funeral House? Okay, yeah, we're not doing it Labor Day weekend. That's gonna be the last time people can go without worries for the year. It took me 3 day weekends coming up. So I'll get the calendar, check out the dates, and make sure I know exactly. Wow. I missed what she was saying here. This must have been another. What is BJ and Meetup? I guess that's one I don't know. Yeah. I like to try to get as many people as we can to meet up, even if it's not, but, you know, a 2 day event, meeting like that Friday and Saturday, plan a few things. We could even do that Sunday morning, have breakfast and call it a day. Um, on that Saturday, whatever Saturday we go, I want to make, oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I haven't been able to do it. I got confused. I didn't realize it was this week, but I should have known it was. I just wasn't paying no attention. Um, so yeah, what we'll be doing is going to do this. Oh, that's awesome. Makes me feel good. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't able to go. I got company coming, so I'm gonna slide you all a little bit this way. I have some company. Yeah, I have company right next to me. So I have to keep her off the screen. That was this last piece. I don't know if you make it out. Here you go. Ooh-wee. There it is. And there's the sun up in the air. We just came in. Hey, hey. Hello, Griswold. And make sure y'all are hitting those. Make sure y'all are hitting those thumbs up so that other people can find us. This is going to be, it's probably one of our largest groups in a while. Yeah, I was going to ask you, Funeral Host, is are both of you on tonight? And what kind of inspirational pictures have you done? Is she in just a coloring book, or is she getting like me and being adventurous and coloring anything she sees? Um, so yeah, this has been a good, nice little stream going on today. Um, hello, hello. Welcome, Fanatic. Hello, hello. Welcome. Make sure to hit that thumbs up as you come in, guys. Oh, that is awesome. Okay. What I was going to tell you to do, and she hasn't gotten gel pens yet. Get her some gel pens, and she'll love that. You get the ones that have glitter or the metallic, and they work really nice. So it's great to see everybody. I have to figure out how to do it. I've given one because I knew how to do it, and I accidentally did it the time I did it. So we'll drop down the links if you haven't. Yeah, I don't. Somebody had to walk me through it the last time, so hopefully, if I can get someone, or I don't know if other moderators can do it. But we will do a big shout out. Um, what what I've been doing is I released. I don't know if you saw it, but I released 2 videos on Friday. Oh yeah, I'm not allowed to touch it. I deleted you from the page for one day. It was Foxy was in here, and all of a sudden she couldn't post anything because I turned her totally off. Like I made her where she couldn't even post. She had to send me an email, tell me what. I was had to send me an email, tell me what to do. It was one of those moments. I was like, "No, you just didn't do that." Yes, you did do. And then I think there was somebody else came in and they were doing emojis, and I'm not good at emojis, so I thought they were a fake person, but they weren't. And I deleted them. They're like, "No, bring them back." So they had to go back in. Yes, I seen that. I commented on the one. I'm trying to figure out. My studio is only getting me into one, and so I've got to get back on my computer to do the Power Love comment. So I don't. I seen that you did it. I just haven't figured out how to get to where those comments are coming by. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, there's 2 videos. One is on art abandonment, and one was on. It's supposed to be two. One was done on here, and one was done on a Power Love. And I sit down there a day, and I did about 14 names to go. There's 100 and there's actually 171 names on the Oklahoma City bombing, and I got 14 to go, and I needed and dinner came, and I just stepped back and decided I would do this for a little bit of time to get some art to put up. I don't know if you can see it better when I do it this angle. See the flamingo better. I just thought I'd do some art, get that, and take my mind off it. I did. So I think I put up video 76. Okay, and let's see. So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to go ahead and release the first. I've already redid the video, which was the first in the series of the Never Forgotten, with the new style and format because I think it just looks better and it's a nicer way of not getting hit with all the people at first. So I've done Oklahoma will be the fifth in this series of the older videos, and then I've got three or four of the next, the newest ones. They're the newest three. That's what it is. So six and seven to the eight, and those are ready. Um, just I need to post them when it's time to post, and I've got one through four ready to post. They're downloaded. Um, Something you can do is add a highlight. If you do the highlight, it gives you a spot to put on for a short. And so I'm going to put a short up on both YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram of all the videos that I'm doing from this point on. I had a question once I get, thank you again, Foxy. I had a question. When I get into the apartment, would you like me to do a few uh, art opening boxes? There's a craft box that I'm thinking about getting, but I want to do something on a video where like I do it and then open it for you guys, and then do it and then you know make the project and then do a video of the project. Is that something y'all be interested in seeing some art box openings? They got everything you need for the craft, and I've never done things like that. Also, I'm going to be doing, I already know some of the things I'm doing. I've got to get some beads because I'm going to be doing some bead work, and I'm going to really specialize on these beads because I'm turning them into bracelets for for animals and collars if they're that kind of animals. Yeah, like I would come on, you know, show you all me opening the box, and then do a video of me showing the box, showing making the box, and then do the reveal in the live stream the next time once I got the project done. And it might be days in between. Yeah, okay. Then good. I just signed up for a new project. So that works. That works. So yeah. So there's a couple. The one that I had that was sent to me by DJ Tunin was called Craftsmanship. Craftsmanship, I think is what it was. And I really liked it. The only problem is I just couldn't do the crafts in here. And I'd like to restart it, but just as long as they knew I wasn't going to be, didn't want the first box to be, since I've already had those. And get me next ones that they have. Because I wouldn't want to get a repeat of the first three boxes. The other one is called Project DIY Home, and it looks so neat. Basically, they send you everything you need to do a DIY project for your home. So, like clocks, um, paintings, mirrors. I've just seen all different kinds of shelving units and stuff. And it would be like I could reveal them. So I'd have like three different versions and reveal it, and then see where it went from there. So I'm really seriously thinking about doing that. Um, and if y'all are into it, that's it. Oh wow. Yeah, I know how that feeling is moving. I just can't believe it is here. The time is here. I want to start planning the meetup. I'm planning on my Instagram, or if if you're interested in helping me, if you're interested in helping me do a planning for the meetup, if you will send me an email at trueseekerart@gmail, and if you will do that, then what I'll do is I will, yeah, yeah, I'm dreading the move of everything myself too. So hopefully, there's a lot of y'all don't have that much to move, but knowing how much I have, and I've just been in a nursing home, I don't know if I make it in a van. All right, there you go. I wish I could do that. That's what I need to really do is hire movers, but I haven't done that yet. For what part? The moving or organizing the meetup? Which one are we looking at? I'll see if it's the move. My brother said he'll do it. Yeah, my brother said he would do it. The agency that is helping me transition and get the stuff I have here at the nursing home and take it, they will also set up what they have purchased. So, like, I'll be going down in a couple of days and setting things up. And then what'll happen then at that point? So they'll help me set up the stuff they're buying. And they're buying a lot of my stuff. But then there's things that I've kind of collected that I have that'll be going to the house. And I want to, there probably isn't going to be much time. I want to really set up the studio portion, but I don't see that happening. You know, I'd like to stay at the studio portion set up relatively quick. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do that. So there we are there. So yeah, it's gonna be a very close call if I have enough help to move. I tell you what, there's all kinds of people going live. They keep cutting in and out on the live stream. That's I guess I want to turn off notifications so it doesn't happen. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so crazy once I get into where I can leave stuff up and let it dry. That I can have a place to shoot the recordings and not have to work around people. Because I can do live streams whenever I want, not based on, okay, this is a quiet time or I can get in this space and not have people. I am going to do probably won't be this week. I wanted to do an empty house tour. So maybe if my friend is doing okay Wednesday and we don't have to get back real quick, we can take that 20-minute extra drive to do there and back to do a real quick house tour. Even if I did it as a video, but I'd love to do it as a live stream so y'all could see the whole house inside of the outside. Um, I don't want to give that much away, but it's about 10, 15 miles from the city, but it's in a different. It's like in the county in another city, about 10 miles away from the major hub of the county. But it's like being in a suburb is what it really is like because they have as much stuff out that way than they do other ways. So it's kind of nice. It's a main drag, so it's no country roads and all that kind of stuff. So yes, what we are working on. So I just can't wait. So excited. Um, it could happen tomorrow, and I would just be as excited as I am today. Uh, I don't know. So guys, thank you all for all coming in here. I'm gonna show the articles. I put it up so y'all get one more peek at it. There's this piece, the little flamingo. You can see it better from that angle. And there's the sun up there at the top and the light. And here's one of the horse pictures. Never have enough horses in Kentucky. If you watch the Power Love video I put out Friday, you'll see these pictures with the horses. They look so realistic. It looks like they're popped off the page and then there's a backdrop. It's just really neat. You can kind of tell here, see how the horse, like, if I put it up like this, you see how, like, the horse seems like it's just not even, not even connected. It's, you really tell more from the videos that I did, um, how it looks. And then I won these today I won the butterflies today during the bingo game. And I got to pick out what I wanted out of the bag, and I was the butterflies because I knew exactly what I was going to do with them. So, so, yes, if you'd like to help with scheduling on doing the meetup, thank you. If you're interested in doing the meetup, all you have to do is send me an email and we can work on setting up the date. I'd always said 2.5 months after the discharge from here, the move in. So if I move in by June 1st, it's July 1st would be July, September, the middle of September is like what we're looking at. Yeah, you'll really like it. But it's not on our abandonment. It's on my other channel, Power of Love. And I'm going to be putting up another Power of Love on Monday and possibly another Art Abandonment Adventure video on Monday. But I'm not sure, but I'll definitely be on live stream Monday. Wednesday, sometime during the day, I'll be on the video. Thank you, Funeral Hearse. It's a very small channel. I kind of like got it all set up. Now I'm just starting to do the uploads. The upload that's out there, if you look, if there's some under the Forever in a Heart and the Change the World. Those two have something. This is the first one, number 75. 76 is the first one in the group for the Never Forgotten. And there's like the preempt pages so you know about the project and everything, but there's no actual video until, so the Never Forgotten is the one I just uploaded. But you can go back and see the other videos. And I always tell people if you do go to Power of Love, one of the first videos you want to check out is the story behind Power of Love. And it kind of explains how this channel is through, if you know, the history of that channel. But I actually was doing, how do I do this? Right, I was doing art. I'll tell you a little story about it before I go to before I leave. So here's the story of how the art came up. It first started that I was doing art, just in different kind of small things. I didn't really know what I was doing. I started out by drawing smiley faces on rocks and left them on this real long trip to, went through 5 states to get to Tennessee from Kentucky. It is possible. I did it on one day. It was like 24 hours, 5 states. Or 12 hours or 18 hours. And like this real long, long drive. So that's when did my first ones. And then it wasn't too long in until I, s- I was just doing artwork, and this was 2015 or 16. One, I think it was 15, 16, 2016. Um, I did that. And then I started doing just whenever I come around, I'll do little things. Nothing real big. Um, then I got to painting, first in 2017, I got to painting all these statues. We had bought them from my partner, and she wasn't paying them anymore. And so, since my roommate wasn't paying them anymore, I started painting them. And I got a lot of practice by painting, and I did a lot of them. And so, I did multiple ones of these. It's me. I need my coat. I did so many of these little figurines and boxes, and I got pretty good at that way and got my comfortable together. And then June of that year, well, I also had done, I started doing the things for Standing Rock. I had time, so I was doing the things for Standing Rock in 2016. That was a big thing that I was doing. There was a bunch of Standing Rock stuff. And then some other, when the election came and stuff like that, um, I started doing other kinds of art. Uh, Believe it or not, not all art is just for beauty. Some art is definitely for sharing your experience, sharing who you are, trying to change the world, or at least getting your opinion of the world as you see it out. So, not technically political in some sense. It can be perceived as political. Never meant for it to be that way, but I'm just saying my truth. And I have to agree with it, I'm just saying my truth. And then in June, the before the Power Love got started in June, they had the mass shooting at Pulse. And being part of the community, and our parade was that weekend, coming up on that weekend. So like 7 days later, there's thousands of us going to be taking over the area, doing parades and going to bars. Doing this, like being in this big area where it's set up where it's got games and concerts, big festival. and that was coming up on that day. And it was amazing. So I did a piece. I worked hard on it and ended up doing a totally different piece by the time I got done. But I made a pride flag and I wrote around it, "We are Orlando. We are strength. We are here." And that was what I put on. "We are Orlando. We are strong. We are here." And we had these protesters that had showed up to the parade. I'll never forget it because I was so upset. They were yelling and here my yelling at people. It's like what happens to a lot of parades. As the end is coming, the people are just walking in the middle of the street coming up behind them. And then the police are behind those people. So they're funneling them either away from Riverfront Park or into Riverfront. And so I'm like right at the entranceway, and these people are screaming, and finally I just hit a ta-da! And I went over in my scooter, took my sign, and just held it up in the air and sit right outside their area and held up my sign as hard as far as I could over my head. It said, "We are Orlando, we are strong, we are here." And just held that up. Well, there was people coming down the street, and we're all in Orlando, and they see the sign, and they come over and they lock. As I'm holding my arms up, they start locking their arms around me and just putting their hands up and and there I am holding the sign, and there's people holding their hands up, and that was a wonderful moment for me. Um, I got recognized for doing that, and then I started making pieces of art that I was abandoning in different parts of the community, and people were picking them up and tracing them back. They had figured it out over time. It was me. It was cool. I mean, that's if I abandon enough in an area, they'll know who I am. It just happens. And it's not takes long for someone to pick up. Oh, they're always here when this gets abandoned. Um, but it was something. The very first piece of art for the Power of Love. And then there's four Power of Love being started. The actual project started when Heather Heyer was killed, and her mom said what she said. And so when that happened, and her mom said, and she said during the funeral, I decided to do a couple of pieces in her name, and that was it. That was the trigger. Like, go back and listen to my story, the full story on that Power Love video, because it doesn't start there. It starts way before that, decades before. So if you listen to that first video, you'll see what happened decades before. And I'm really out there and put out that and vulnerable because this is how I look at the whole. Yeah, let me see. Let me see what you said. Yeah, yeah. Well, it used to. I consider Art Abandonment Adventures more of a fun channel. Power Love is this like project. I think now if you there might be 10 or 11 now on there. It's more like this project, this memorial garden, this passion that's so intense. And I don't care if one person watched the video or if 1,000 people watch the video, or 1,000,000 people watch a video. The important things is I'm doing what I can. I'm putting out the information. I'm doing the art. I'm recognizing these people. So I pulled it out of this fun channel. I only have 250 followers, goes up to 255, 260 at the most, and drops back down. It's the way it's been since it started. I have very few. For some reason, this channel just doesn't grow. Some people lose because I waited too long to put a face out there. But I think it's just not what people even imagine can be done. Doing art and leaving it for people is a very hard thing to conceptualize. I consider these more like vlogs. I show my art, but the videos are still my art videos, and these are just like personal vlogs. I want to set up a third channel because that's a project. That's something separate. I wanted it to be more something that was an honored, that people when they watched it respected and honored the program. So that's the reason I've done it like that. So anyhow, and, and so anyhow, guys, check that out. Watch that. Um, I will be putting another video up on Monday. It's going to be series one of the collection because I'm done now and back then. I got four of those ready and three of these, and I don't know. Once I get these done, I probably won't be putting. I'll just be putting the other videos out twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, doing an art video on Fridays, doing a vlog every day of the week. So some days you'll get two videos, some days you'll get three videos, and that's okay. So guys, I think I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you so much. I don't know if there's another live stream out there that we can jump into. You might know of another one that's going live right now. If not, I am going to talk to y'all later. Only 2 more days before, only 3 more days, and we have the keys. And if you want to help plan the meetup and have the exact date planned and everything, you can just right there. You too, Foxy Will. You too, funeral host. Night, night, guys. Be safe. And as I always say, happy abandoning, everyone.